What's up, guys? It's me, Jeannie, and welcome to the Jeannie Cam. If you're not new, welcome back, loves. I appreciate it. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and welcome back. So guys, let me tell you something. I am so excited because I want to share some great news with you guys. Guess what? This girl right here is now an RN. Yeah, I finally got those 2 letters behind my name. Jeannie RN, coming at ya. I am so excited. You guys have no idea. Like, if you see the video that I posted about my Nclex experience, you will see how emotional I was throughout this whole thing. Like, I've been wanting to be an RN my entire life, and I actually did it. Oh my god, that was like the best day of my life. I am like super stoked, so stoked that I am just like, is this for real? Can you just freaking pinch me? Anyway guys, so guess what? I'm gonna share with you what I used to pass the Nclex. Yep, that's right. And I'm sitting on my floor in my living room, well, foyer, whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna let you know what I used. I'm comfortable here, so work with me, you guys. Check it. Rule number 1, you have to pay attention in nursing school. Why? Because nursing school is what's going to give you that foundation that you need to pass the Nclex. Me, I was really focused in school. I did not play around at all. Nursing school is going to give you the foundation that you need to pass the Nclex. No playing around, guys. Focus, focus, focus. They're teaching you everything that you need to know to make it. You know what? Nursing schools, they want you to keep their reputation high, so that's why they make it so difficult. In my school, you needed an 80 to pass the test. I mean, to pass the class. Well, basically in every test an 80 and above in order to pass the class. And you have to maintain that average, because if not, you would get, I think it was like 1 drop, and then you would get kicked out. And then if you get kicked out of a nursing program, I don't think here in New York you can apply for another one. So I wasn't playing. I was like, I'm gonna get my act together and I'm gonna do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So I buckled down and I did it. And I worked full-time. I worked full-time from 8 to 4, and from 6 to 11 at night I was in school. And I have a family, so I did it. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. But the first rule you have to do is focus in school. Stay serious and know that they're doing what they're doing to help you pass the Nclex. The schools want to maintain their reputation. They want to be known for one of the best schools. Who doesn't? It's all a competition. So they want to make sure that all their students are doing what they have to do. And you as a student, you have to buckle down and get down to business. I thankfully never failed a class. I did everything in 2 years while working full-time, and I wasn't playing. So I did it, and thank God I made it. Rule number 2, focus on questions. Every time I took a test, I would sit down and review the lectures, read the PowerPoints, skim through the textbooks. I mean, seriously, who has time to read 20,000 chapters? No, I would listen to lectures, highlight and point out everything that it was discussed in class. Then I would listen to the lecture, take down notes on the PowerPoint, rewrite the PowerPoint, and then I would do questions. The questions that I would do would come first off from the Klimek book that I have here. This book is amazing. I would actually, if I knew that there was a chapter that was going to be covered, then I would actually do everything, review the notes and everything, and then I would do questions on the disease that was going to be on the exam. Then I would go in and pick out the chapter that's focused on what my test is about, and I would do questions, and just like every single question. So throughout nursing school, I was doing the Nclex RN review by Klimek. This book is great. I loved it. I mean, this is the thing. Nursing school prepares you. They give you questions that are basically focused. They're similar to the Nclex with this, all the select all that apply questions, yada yada yada, that we all hate. And then it's like, how many ways can you actually ask the question? If you focus on the question, you will get that question maybe in another way, but when you read the question, you're able to pick out the answer because you sort of review the question in a way. And let me tell you, rationales are key to everything. Read your rationales. They tell you why and why not, you guys. Very important. Read those rationales while you're going through those questions. Another source that I used was MedSearch Success. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got the book right here, MedSearch Success. This book helped me like crazy throughout nursing school. When I was taking MedSearch, the MedSearch course and advanced MedSearch, I went through almost every single chapter in this book. And let me tell you again, questions. So as I'm doing questions, the Lippincott and MedSearch, I'm practically studying for the Nclex, right? I mean, I'm doing questions. Some people just do PowerPoints. Not me. I'm a questions kind of girl. So this book, I highly recommend it. I also used the Psych Success book when I was taking psychology. Great book. I totally recommend it. Guys, get this. These books by Davis are great. Review it. If you're in nursing school now, go for it. Trust me, it's really gonna help you. And if you're about to take the Nclex, I don't suggest this book because this is a book that you use to study for the Nclex. You apply your critical thinking skills and it's gonna teach you and prepare you for the Nclex. But I do not advise to use it for the Nclex, okay? Because once you get to study for the Nclex, it's basically content you're reviewing. If you're not going to go back and look at your PowerPoints or your textbooks, that's just gonna waste your time. At that point, when you're getting ready for the Nclex and you're done with nursing school, you know what you know. Why are you going back to textbooks and reviewing? Did you not focus while you were in nursing school? That's like, you should know what you know. You should know. Sometimes you think you don't know, but you know more than what you know. Number 3, use Nclex Saunders book. This book is so good. Again, I used it throughout nursing school. See all these stickies? Oh my god, and the book is completely highlighted. These are investments that you have to make while you're in nursing school. This book is amazing. It practically takes the summary of the textbook. It practically summarizes your textbook into chapters. See, so it tells you exactly what points you need and what you need to, like, what's important to study and review for each disease or procedure, whatever. It tells you what it is. You don't have to even open the textbook, but don't tell the teacher I told you that. This is great. It really tells you. I don't even know how they designed these things, but it tells you what you need to know, and that to me was a lifesaver. This book is amazing when you're in nursing school. Some people use it to study for the Nclex. You know, if you're going through questions and you sort of forget something, they use it for content. I really didn't have to go back to it after I was done with nursing school to study for the Nclex. But this book is amazing, guys. You have to get it. You have to review it, and it's gonna help you. Trust me. If you start in nursing school, get this book. It's great. It's amazing. Number 4. Now I'm gonna talk about getting ready for the Nclex. So when I was done with school, I took like maybe 3 weeks off to myself just to live life, and then I got the notification on Christmas Day that I was able to register for the ATT. So I went in, and it was either January, this was December 25th, so I was either able to go in sometime in January or March. February was all taken, I guess, because everybody wanted February, you know, to take the test. Like, they wanted the whole month of January. So I was like, I'm not gonna wait till March. Like, I want these initials behind my name. So what did I do? I signed up for January 17th. Yeah, like literally 3 weeks later, I did it. I was like, you know what, let me do it. But guess what? There was a tragedy in my family, and my grandfather passed away January 7th. So the week from the 7th all the way through, I want to say like 3 days before the Nclex, like the funeral was that Sunday, I had to take the test that Wednesday. Like, it was crazy. Actually, you know, the funeral was that the burial was that Friday. I had to take the Nclex the week after. It was crazy. I was about to postpone it, but one of my good friends that was in school with me, she was like, you know what, girl, try it. Why don't you just try it? Like, at this point, you know what you know, and what's gonna happen? You just take it again. Take it again in 45 days. So I can either take it in March or take it now, fail in January, and try again in March. So I was like, oh, I thought about it and I thought about it, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm not ready. Like, I didn't study. Like, I only studied for about 2 weeks. Like, I literally downloaded an app that I'm going to talk to you guys about, and I was just like doing questions, you know, like I wasn't really like 100% focused. So I was like, oh gosh, I don't know, this was like killing me. So anyway, back to when I registered on December 25th. I was like, you know what, I got on YouTube, people were talking about this book called Prioritization and Delegation by La Charity. Everyone said, oh my god, this book is so amazing, you have to get this book, it's gonna help you, etc. It did. I actually only got to do I want to say 4 chapters. The book is simple, it's easy, it's not hard, it's easy to follow. It's easy to follow. You just basically, it's gonna show you how to like answer prioritization questions, and it was okay. It goes by disease and or system, and I did like 3 or 4 I did like 3 or 4 chapters on this book, and it was good. I mean, I learned some. I mean, I should have probably focused more on this book. There were a lot of prioritization questions and delegation. A lot, you guys, a lot. So I recommend this book. If you should definitely get this book and review it, because there's going to be you're not going to escape that. And if you have problems delegating or figuring out what's important, critical thinking skills, I highly recommend this book. Now I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty. What really helped me pass? You know what helped me pass? UWorld, guys. UWorld. Wow. So my school, you have to pay for Kaplan, and I actually sat and did the review course, which I forgot to mention. It was in the beginning of December, and let me tell you, yeah, to me, I mean, it can work for anybody. It was okay. It shows you like strategies about the decision tree. The decision tree went out the window when I took the Nclex. Oh my god, out the window, out the window. When I was studying for UWorld, I realized that the decision tree, it's not a good strategy, let me tell you. UWorld is the best. It gives you the rationale. It tells you what's important. It tells you the rationales are clear. It comes with about 1900 questions. I did about I think I did about 1700 questions. I did about 1700 questions. I had 200 questions left, and I did the 2 assessments. I did it, and in the second assessment that I did, which was 2 days before, I scored high, which is a great chance of passing. Let me tell you something, UWorld is great, you guys. If you're gonna invest your money in something to study for the Nclex, use UWorld. It looks just like the Nclex, just like the Nclex. When I was taking the Nclex, I felt like I was doing UWorld questions. I was like, So I sat there. I have anxiety, and my anxiety level was not crazy. When I was taking the Nclex, I was calm. I was like, okay, you know, I'm just taking practice questions on my app, whatever. Like, I kind of felt like that. Like, I felt comfortable. I mean, if you check out my Nclex experience, you will see that my anxiety level after the Nclex was through the roof, because I don't know, like I felt comfortable, but at the same time I don't handle pressure very well, so I get very nervous like after I take the test, and then I start thinking things and my mind goes woo all over the place, and I think the worst, which I have to stop doing that. Like I have to learn how to control myself, but it's hard, you know. This is like this was the most important test of my life, so I needed to make sure that, you know, I don't know, like I didn't know how to calm myself. I waited my entire life for this. Like I worked my butt off for this, so what can I say? I mean, I'm a human being. I get nervous, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, let me tell you, back to UWorld. If you're gonna invest money on it, do it. Do it, guys. It cost me probably $100, and it was the best $100 ever. It comes with an app, so every chance I would get at work, I would just do the app, do questions, do questions, do questions, do questions. I was doing like, maybe I would go to sleep, get up, do some questions. Like, so I didn't do 75 questions at a time, because I would like, you know, that was just too much for my brain. So what I would do is 10 questions or 20 questions at a time. So I would do that, and then by the end of the day, I already had done probably like 100 to 150 questions. So I did 1,700 questions. 1,700 questions. And read every single rationale. It gives you the option to take notes and write notes on the side, and I did that. Like I would copy the notes, what's important, and I will go back and review it. Amazing, amazing. I highly recommend it. UWorld, guys, UWorld. It's really, really good. I guarantee you, if you study UWorld and read those rationales and really focus, you will pass. I didn't even need to open up my Saunders book, because I had studied so well in school and I used UWorld. I didn't have to open this baby up. So use that, please. Get it. Another thing that helped me was the Klimek audios and the blue and yellow book. You guys have to find it. Oh my god, someone actually sent it to me and I was able to listen to it. I listened to about 6 audios. I try to crash like the day before, and like, although they tell you not to do anything the day before, you're talking to me, somebody that has anxiety. I was like listening to the audio, taking notes, reviewing, and I was like listening to him, and I swear to you, I was listening to him while I was taking the test. I heard his voice. He points out a lot of information that is so accurate. He is so good. He tells you things that are on the Nclex, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tells you how to figure things out. He tells you how to narrow it to the T. What's important, what they're gonna ask you. You know, some questions will tell you what's most likely, most important. He points everything out. Listening to him was a lifesaver. So if you can find the Klimek audios or the blue and yellow book, get it. It's really gonna help you. Guys, check out my Nclex experience. It is epic, like crazy epic. Like, oh my god, I can't even believe that I'm officially a nurse, guys. I am a nurse, and if I did it, you guys can do it too. I am so proud of everyone here on YouTube that's working towards that goal. Nurses, we dedicate our lives to save lives. You know what I'm saying? We dedicate everything for that patient. We're there for that patient, and that just shows the type of person that you are. When you have a heart like that and you want to become a nurse, it's not a job for everybody. So if you're there and you're making that dream come true, power to you. And if I did it, you guys can do it too. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'll be posting more videos. Tell me what you want to know. Ask me, and I'm willing to share anything with you. This is raw. This channel is gonna be raw, and I'm so happy that I am actually doing this for you guys. I am officially a nurse, guys. So I've been waiting forever to say this. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your Nurse G. Nurse G, official Nurse G. Talk to you guys later. Bye.